Yo, it's D.Arthur in the building. I'm talking to you guys today about enjoying the fruits of your labor on semen retention. Enjoy the fruits of your labor when you go on semen retention. You'll, whether it's female attraction or more, or just abundance in general, enjoy the fruits of your labor because you're going to get rewarded immensely. You're going to start getting rewarded immensely. You're going to get the satisfaction of the law of supply when you go on strings of retention. You're finally going to get the rewards of the law of supply when you go on semen retention. Think about how much this makes sense. We have people who still fap, who still are on PMO, who still are or orgasm to specific people, or like sleeping around, blah blah. Just make basically meaningless ejaculations just to get their nut out, so they can feel sane or something like that. And then what they're really doing is they're not activating the law of supply. They're not activating any sort of abundance, because they're not in a harmonious dance with the universe. They're not in a harmonious dance when you decide to go on longer streaks of semen retention. They're not in a harmonious dance with life. So the thing is, what you're really doing when you go on retention is you're making yourself communicate with nature in a positive way. You start realizing this has everything to do with evolution, with how it was intended to be. See, the thing is, this is what the real intention was. The real intention was for man to retain until he found his wife, his spouse, and then procreate. That was the real intention. So the man got gifts for him to be easier, so he could be of an easier target. He could easily attract maybe a spouse when the time was right. But because of today's society and because of PMO, fapping, all of these things that are man-made, man isn't tapping into his unlimited abundance. That's why he feels scarce. That's why he feels like he lives in fear. That's why he's always paranoid. That's why he doesn't have as much testosterone as he used to be. That's why he's just not who he really can be. And this is why he usually takes the short end of the stick. He never catches the good breaks for him. He never catches the good breaks for him because he doesn't realize that he is one intended with nature. He does not realize his gifts. He doesn't realize that his desires are connected to him. He doesn't realize that his mind isn't separate from the Most High's mind. He doesn't realize that he thinks that everything is separate. He thinks things happen by coincidence, and he thinks that he's on his own. These are the things that he thinks, and this is how he acts. And this is why he never catches any good breaks. He's always getting the short end of the stick. But once you realize that your desires are the Most High's desires, that nature is friendly to your plans, and there's some sort of connection, that everything is connected and all things are made to work out for your favor. When you start realizing and you actually allow this to develop in your mind and follow through with this and believe it on a subconscious level, you start receiving all the good life has to offer. So you're going to make sure you enjoy the fruits of your labor. Enjoy the benefits. Enjoy all the things that you start getting when you go on retention, because you're getting blessed of your natural practice, of your practice, or your covenant. You're getting blessed more than you could ever imagine. But if you decide to ejaculate, if you keep deciding to go on PMO, you're not getting blessed. You're not in favor. You're not doing things that are in favor of you getting blessed. This is the bottom line. But so why would you want to even risk this? It's like someone guaranteeing you a $100,000 job, or someone guaranteeing you $100,000 at the end of 5 years or 5 months, let's say, and then someone guaranteeing you zero amount of money at the end of 5 years. All you have to do is follow a specific thing to get this guaranteed money. If you don't, then you won't get it. This is basically what it is. But people are just people are not disciplined enough. They're willing to give up what they want now. They're willing to give up what they want later, what they want the most for what they want now. This is the slow fight, the slow battle that men have to fight with every single day. What they want the most versus what they want now. Which one do you want? Do you want what you want? Are you more willing to go in for what you want the most, or what you want? Are you willing to get what you want now? This is the decision that you have to make every single day based on your actions and your decisions. Law of cause and effect. There is a law of cause and effect. Every action that you take, creates an effect, and this is how you're getting your manifestations, or this is how you're getting your results in life. So enjoy the fruits of your labor. Because these benefits may not last long if you continue to relapse. I mean, if you continue to go on it, they're going to last. But if you don't do this, then it's going to leave. Because the thing is, you just don't have that strong of a connection. Like, those days where you just feel like you're very in sync with life. You're just very free flowing. You're very positive, happy, everything is just great. And then there's days where you just don't feel as well. What you're trying to do is maximize the days where you feel very well and minimize the days where you don't feel as good. And this will turn into a good life. So the choice is up to you. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. You're going to get so many more benefits. Like, people talk about, in terms of like woman attraction and stuff, like people talk about like doing courses, cold approaching, doing pickup lines. Well, cold approaching is good, but like doing pickup lines, doing all of these different things to try to court women, when all they really need to do is go on retention and then just practice social skills. That's really what they really need to do, because if you go on a longer streak of retention, a lot of the things that you're supposed to do is going to be natural to you. This is what people tend to miss. So never mind the pickup lines, the corny pickup lines, the tactics, the techniques. All of these are one thing, but if you have that natural attraction, that natural confidence, that core confidence, then you're not going to need all these other things as much. You're not going to need all these other things as much, and this is just the bottom line. This is pretty much what it comes down to. You can literally transform your dating life, your physical life, your personal life, your financial life, your life in general, your spiritual life, when you go on literally a 90-day streak of semen retention. You will see some differences. The difference is night and day. Ask some people in the comments. You will realize that there is a monumental shift, because your dopamine receptors are more receptive. Like when you go on PMO, you literally have no dopamine. So things that are supposed to get you aroused and things that are supposed to be as fun, you need more perfect things to finally find fun. But when you become natural and lay off PMO, all of the even things as waking up and things, you just find the beauty in life. And why wouldn't you want to give that to yourself? Why why wouldn't you want to give that to yourself? But still, make sure you still practice your social skills. Practice your social skills. And we're not saying to cut out women 100%. This is what we're saying. We're just saying not to give out your seed to just anybody. Just anybody. To just anybody. If you do this, you're going to thank yourself probably 6 months down the line, because you're going to see a lot of changes for the positive in your life. And what more could you ask for? If you don't do this, you might have instant gratification. Things might feel good now, but 6 months from now, you're not going to be as happy as you could be. And this is pretty much the bottom line. People are just not willing to give up what they want now to get what they want the most. And this is, like I said, why men and people live lives of quiet desperation. Live lives of quiet desperation, like Emerson said. So be focused and be great. Like, comment, and subscribe. I hate to jump so early, but I got other things to do. So like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.